why BMW discontinued the i8 hybrid sports car. Before we get to that, let's talk about the i8 itself. The BMW i8 is a sports car at first glance, extremely low and wide when viewed from the front, a flat silhouette, powerful formed surfaces, and a precise line. A second look reveals the well-planned revolution with a design dedicated to function. Sustainability and efficiency meet their equals in dynamics and sportiness. The street is the stage on which the BMW i8 displays how these ideals interact. It hugs the ground in typical BMW style as it glides along. The entire shape and form of the BMW i8 followed the BMW i8 design philosophy, which creates a unique connection between groundbreaking sustainability and premium character. The approach includes the so-called black belt. This unmistakable black design element runs from the front over the roof to the rear in all BMW i models. Also typical of BMW i are the dynamic streamflow design, the air curtains, and striking details such as the LED daytime running light in a distinctive U shape and the LED rear lights. In the interior, the BMW i design philosophy is demonstrated in the selected use of sustainably produced lightweight materials. Wherever possible, there is a systemic use of components produced from renewable raw materials. The i8 has all characteristics of a full-blooded sports car. With its long wheelbase, short overhangs, and solid status, it crashes on the street. The front appears extremely low and wide. Everything is arranged to be optimally aerodynamic. At the same time, the flat but prominent double kidney grille makes this vehicle's origins clear. A V-shaped black belt starts on the bonnet and dynamically wraps around the body shell to the rear. Viewed from the side, the exaggerated wedge shape, the long drawn outlines, and the flat silhouette underscore the dynamics and fulfill the expectations one has of a sports car. From the front to the rear, the car has a very dynamic three-dimensional appearance. Surface and lines overlap and interlock, a method known as layering. This joins all the surfaces harmoniously and allows a compact and unbelievable agile look. Its monolithic appearance lends the BMW i8 its extraordinarily powerful stature. The BMW i8 will have you off to a swinging start. With the special sports car aspect, it is unmistakable after just a glance at the spectacular scissor doors. The prominent scissor doors, which swing upwards when opened, are an optical highlight and blend perfectly in the smooth lines of the aerodynamic body shell. From the inside, the doors emphasize the entire sporty character of the interior and guide the driver's gaze forward. The decorative door handle is ergonomically located on the inside of the door panel. The i8 is a plug-in hybrid manufactured by BMW. The company marketed it under the i sub-brand, founded to design and produce plug-in electric vehicles. The i8 was one of the first two vehicles released under the sub-brand, along with the other EV pioneer, the all-electric BMW i3. BMW made a groundbreaking endeavor with the i8. The design of this car is nothing short of spectacular. The curves and the iconic butterfly doors make it look like it only belongs in the movies. The i8's cabin is quite equally impressive. There are several attractive technical elements as well as the appealing interior decorating. In addition to its commendable eco-friendliness, this vehicle's ability to stimulate the driving experience afforded by a sports car has ended widespread acclaim. Despite its many positive features, the i8 lacked in a few key areas. As a result of focusing more on fuel economy rather than putting more emphasis on performance, it was not able to compete effectively with the best competitors in the game. The company's failure to do so led them to pursue other options. Four concepts preceded the BMW i8. The company unveiled the very first concept in 2009 under the name of BMW Efficient Dynamics. 2 years later, BMW showed the i8 concept. It had an electric motor along with a 1.5-litre turbocharged 3-cylinder gasoline engine. These two combined could provide an output of 349 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. The following year, the BMW i8 Concept Spider was presented with a slight difference in design and more features. And finally, the BMW i8 Coupe prototype. Ultimately, BMW released the i8 first in Germany in 2014 June, and about 2 months later in the US. The i8 has an impressive fuel economy rate of 76 miles per gallon when incorporating both the gasoline engine and the electric motor at 28 miles per gallon when driving only on gasoline. Additionally, the i8 can reach 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds with what's under the hood. In 2018, BMW decided to implement some changes in the i8, the most significant of which was the increase in battery size. Thanks to this improvement, the electric motor's performance reached 143 horsepower, which was previously rated at 131. It was the same year that the company released the Roadster variant. This iteration catered to fans of convertibles with its only 2 seats and electric soft top. At last, the company decided to end its production in 2020. BMW made a transition to newer, more desirable packaging. The i8 had its fair share of flaws. For one, its performance was underwhelming. It's not bad. It can be impressive, but you can easily find better performances in this price range. The latest model had a price tag of $148,000 for the coupe and $167,000 for the roadster variant. In addition, a big reason people never appreciated this car was its high maintenance costs. It has many pricey parts like its $10,000 battery and many other parts that can cost a fortune. Apart from being too costly for the customers, it was also challenging for the company to keep producing such a unicorn of a vehicle. BMW's decision to stop making the i8 was likely driven by the fact that the car didn't fit in its long-term strategy to develop an all-electric fleet. It might be hard to replace such a novel vehicle by any measure, but as the automotive industry moves forward, it becomes easier to fulfill different niches. If you are looking for a car with sports car technique tendencies and performance, and also care for the environment, the following cars might be your best shot at replacing the BMW i8. The Porsche Taycan Turbo S is among the first few that perfectly mesh up power with futuristic endeavors of electrification. With a price tag of $188,000, this anomaly of a car goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds, making it a viable option in the pursuit of a robust electric car. Also prominent in this niche is the Lexus LC500H with a top speed of 160 miles per hour. This stylish coupe can give luxuries on top of speed. Starting at $101,000, this Japanese freak goes from being still to 60 miles per hour in 5 seconds. The Tesla Model S can also be a great option in this segment. All good things must come to an end, and the BMW i8 is no exception. Regardless of its fate, the way it impacted the automotive industry and laid the blueprint for future EVs, it definitely cannot be overlooked.